In late 2024, a DeFi project backed by the Trump family was struggling.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
World Liberty Financial had the branding, the political connections, the pro-crypto narrative. What it didn't have was money. The pre-sale was bleeding out. Investor interest was fading. WLFI needed a miracle. And then Justin Sun walked in with $30 million. Within weeks, he scaled that to $75 million. He became the single largest external investor in the project. He got named an advisor. He posted about it on X, aligned it with Tron's ecosystem, called it a monumental step forward for crypto in America. At a conference in Hong Kong, WLFI co-founder Zach Folkman literally pointed at Sun on stage and said,
"But this guy right here saw what very few people saw, which is, regardless of the outcome, this project itself is a monumental move forward for crypto and the entire industry and the community."
So what happened between that moment and April 2026, when both sides are threatening to sue each other on Twitter? Let's break it down. WLFI launched its token on September 1st, 2025.
Big news, the World Liberty Financial token sale is now live.
It opened around 25 cents, touched a high near 33 cents. Only 20% of presale tokens were unlocked at launch. And here's where things get interesting. Sun was placed in a special vesting category, Category 3. He was the only person in it. The other 519 investors sat in Category 1. Just 14 minutes before Sun activated his wallet, WLFI's own multisig configured his category to release 20% of his 3 billion token allocation as freely transferable. 3 days later, Sun moved about 50 million tokens to HTX, the exchange where he holds an advisory role. Around that same time, HTX started offering WLFI presale investors high yields for depositing and locking their newly unlocked tokens. WLFI claims that Sun was quietly selling on the back end of HTX using locked retail user tokens as exit liquidity, with the plan to refill balances later from future vestings. Sun says the transfers were just deposit tests, standard operations, no selling involved. What's not in dispute is what happened next. WLFI activated a blacklist function on Sun's wallet, froze 595 million unlocked tokens worth roughly $107 million at the time. Done. No hearing, no vote, no appeal. One anonymous wallet, one single signature, and the project's biggest investor was locked out of his own holdings. And this is where it gets really ugly. Sun started digging, and what he found, or at least what he claims he found, is that the WLFI smart contract had a blacklisting function baked in from the start, a feature that gives one person, one anonymous address, the power to freeze any token holder's assets with a single signature. No multisig needed, no governance vote. Just one key, and your wallet goes dark. Sun called it a trapdoor marketed as an open door. He says this was never disclosed during his investment discussions, never mentioned in any materials, and that it fundamentally contradicts everything WLFI told investors about decentralization and financial freedom. But the freeze was just Act 1. Fast forward to April 2026 and the real bombshell drops. On-chain data reveals that WLFI's treasury deposited 5 billion WLFI tokens as collateral on a DeFi lending platform called Dolomite. Against that collateral, they borrowed $75 million in stablecoins, and then $40 million of that was sent to Coinbase Prime, a platform commonly used for converting crypto to fiat. Now here's the part that makes this story insane. Dolomite's co-founder, Corey Caplan. He also serves as WLFI's advisor and, by multiple accounts, functions as their CTO. So WLFI is borrowing tens of millions from a platform run by their own CTO. WLFI's collateral made up 98% of all WLFI tokens on Dolomite, 86% of the protocol's entire borrow volume. The OneUSD pool hit 100% utilization. Regular depositors couldn't withdraw their own funds. Analysts immediately drew comparisons to Curve's Michael Egorov getting liquidated in 2024 after borrowing $100 million in stablecoins against his own governance tokens. Same playbook. Borrow against your own token, extract real money, hope nobody notices. Sun noticed. He went nuclear. Called WLFI's team out for treating the crypto community as a personal ATM. Demanded that whoever is hiding behind the official WLFI account step forward and identify themselves. Called every fee extraction and every backdoor freeze illegitimate. WLFI fired back. Their official account tweeted, "Does anyone still believe Justin Sun? Same playbook, different target. We have the contracts, we have the evidence, we have the truth. See you in court, pal." Sun's response? Whoever is hiding behind this official account, step forward and identify yourself. So now we have both sides accusing each other of misconduct, threatening lawsuits, and trading shots on X like it's a rap beef. Meanwhile, the WLFI token is sitting at $0.079, down 76% from its all-time high, $700 million wiped from the market cap in a single week. 600,000 wallets are holding this token. Combined user losses are estimated at $3.87 billion, and entities connected to the project have reportedly collected $350 million in fees. Let that sink in. $350 million in fees, $3.87 billion in user losses. The SEC recently dropped its case against Justin Sun, which gave him breathing room to go full attack mode, and he made one thing very clear in his statements: he still supports Trump. He still supports pro-crypto policy. His fight is specifically with the people running WLFI. But here's what makes this story bigger than just two parties fighting. The core question it raises is one that the entire DeFi industry has been dodging for years. If a project can freeze your wallet with one signature, if the team can borrow billions against their own token on a platform run by their own CTO, if governance votes are controlled by 10 wallets holding 76% of the voting power, is it really decentralized, or is it just centralized finance with extra steps? The Justin Sun versus WLFI saga isn't just drama, it's a stress test, and right now, the system is failing it. Subscribe to our Crypto Talk for more crypto stories. See you in the next one.